Hey guys, what's going on? I'm Combat Craig. In this video, I'm going to be explaining how your Social Security work history can help you win your VA individual unemployability claim. If you have a poor work history like I do, then I would get your Social Security work history. In order to win this claim, you'll want to submit a vocational assessment along with your VA individual employability claim, and I would include this document. I left a well-written example of a vocational assessment in my boot camp, and you can check that out at combatcraig.com. So you're going to want to fill out this form and request your entire work history with all names and all addresses of all the places you've worked your entire life. Go to this page right here on Social Security and fill it all out. Like all medical evidence, medical professionals, people you hire along the way, this report costs money. As of the recording of this video, it's $92. Don't go for the cheap version. You want the complete version. You're going to select your entire work history all the way back to your very first job. In my case, it was when I was locked away in boarding school in 1984, and I'll show you that. This is going to show you your work history and how it hasn't changed that much from when you're an educated teenager throughout the current day. This is good occupational evidence. VA individual unemployability claims are all about the occupational impairment, and nothing shows this better than this report. It includes your entire work history, right? Shows you bouncing from job to job, 3 months here, 4 months there. And that's been going on for 3 years. That speaks to occupational impairment. It also shows gaps where you're unemployed because you couldn't get any kind of job at all because of your service-connected disability. So this is a strategy that I think will work for you. I wouldn't do it without a vocational expert on board, but I would get this document and, check it out and see if it'll work for you. It's not going to work for everybody. If you've had a job and a career, yours isn't going to look the same as mine. It probably won't be as strong. And this is kind of one of those things that you just always kind of knew your employment history sucked, which I've known that. This puts it on paper. So great thing to submit with your TDIU claim. Let's go ahead and review my work history so I can show you what kind of solid occupational evidence you can expect to find in your report if your history is like mine at all. Here's what it looks like. The itemized statement of earnings. This is why you want to just get everything so you have it so you could submit it. So 86, had a few odd jobs. You can see how much I was making every year there in 86. Not much. 87, odd job. So that's all before the Air Force. Then here comes the Air Force. First year, $2,000. Second year, $8,000. Woo! 1990, I made 10 grand because of that hazardous duty pay. Then 7 grand on the fourth year. And then what happened after that? Well, I worked at one place and made $400, and then Broadway stores, right? And some temp service for a couple of years and made a few grand. And I was a messenger and another temp place. FedEx Ground. That obviously didn't last very long if I made 130, right? So you're showing a pattern of, I can't keep a job. There's no career. There's nothing going on. Look at these totals, 94. Steak and Ale, waiter, gondola company for a couple of years and made a few $100. Had some other odd jobs here. Aliso Ranch. Acme Skateboards. K Sports was another skateboard wholesaler. Free Shop was a skateboard retailer. So this paints the picture that, there's my before Air Force life where I was a kid, and then in the Air Force, and then my history didn't really change. Didn't really have a career, didn't really ever make any money. Even when I was self-employed, that was probably the best time. So if your report looks like this, you want to get one of these. I'll see you in the next video. Let me jump in here real quick and tell you about my boot camp. If you want to learn more about the VA claims process, check out my boot camp. You can talk to me live. There's a link on the website and in the description, combatcraig.com. And also, if you need medical evidence like a nexus or documenting your symptoms properly, go to our website, combatcraig.com, and it says medteam/nexus letters. Click on that link, fill out the form. Boom, you're done.